Good evening. Welcome to the class today. Just get the mat sorted. We're going to do a little bit of everything, a little bit of mixed exercises, but we are going to do quite a bit of work standing up. And the reason being is that I have a later lunch, or early dinner, whatever you want to call it, but it was later than what I usually have it. And so time to digest while standing up is a lot better than just doing crunch work, which is not so good when you have food in the belly. So let's start with our usual setup. Feet, knees, hips, everything stacked in evenly, and then hands onto your lower abs. Keep your shoulders down away from the ears. Take a breath in through your nose. I'm going to sneeze, I think. And then out through your mouth. How you feel? In through the nose. When you breathe out, feel the tummy move in towards the spine. Keep the shoulders relaxed. In through the nose. And sighing out. Hands come up a bit higher. So lots of stuff standing up. Just show the versatility of Pilates, that you can do a whole class. We're not going to do a whole class standing up, but you can do a whole lot of stuff standing up. So bring the arms down. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, take the arms to the side. So we'll do a little bit of waist, legs, butt, all of that standing up before we come down onto the mat. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms rise up. Then exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Come up onto the balls of the feet. We'll stay lifted. And then take the arms to the side. I know I'm cutting my head off, but we'll bend our knees soon. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms lift. Now bend the knees, arms come down, your heels stay lifted. Just so you know, tomorrow morning apparently the Telstra NBN service is doing something, and it says the service will be interrupted between 7 and 10 in the morning. So I'm hoping that there won't be any issue with the live stream tomorrow, but if there is, you know why. It's not my fault, I promise. Inhale, rise up. I do admit when I'm, technologically challenged, but tomorrow morning, I'm telling you in advance, it won't be me. Inhale, arms up. Come down a little bit further into the legs. We're doing it one more time. Inhale, rising up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Exhaling out to the side again. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down that little bit more. So come up, lower our heels down, and we'll get into a little bit of our lunge work. So we're going to step our left leg back. Inhale. Exhale and drop it down. Right leg. That's our left. Bring it on in. Now the left. It doesn't matter really because we're swapping legs. And then you're coming in. So it's a 4-point move. You step, you drop, you step, and then you bring it back in. So you step, you drop, you come up, and then you bring it back in. I eventually got it right. Takes me a while. I'm sleep deprived. Again, not because of Anna this time. She did well last night. She only woke up a couple of times. My finger hurts so bad. Can you imagine, of all things, your finger? I'm not a wuss. I can deal with a lot of pain. I've got a pretty high pain threshold. This bloody finger from peeling those plantains, killing me. Anyway, when I got up in the morning, it was still very dark, and I was looking to see if it was swollen. It's not swollen, but there's something going on in there. There's a bit of the peel stuck in. Anyway, I can understand why they tortured people that way in wartime. Probably still do. This is bloody painful. Inhale, exhale down, inhale, bring it back up. In a moment, we're going to actually go to the one side and we're going to continue that side. But 4 more just like that. A couple more to go. So if you missed it, I said at the start I had a very late lunch/early dinner, which I usually have earlier. So that's how we're going to do a lot of stuff to standing up. So take this down, come down. Now this side again and again. So that's why I'm standing up stuff to help me digest before we come down. It will still be a great workout. But a little bit more time. Standing up. Now watch this. If you want more, what happens is, so you step, drop, up, and knee. You don't have to do the running arms if you don't want. You see how I'm keeping my supporting leg a little bit bent? And that way you're going to be working in that supporting leg the whole time as well. Tap, down, halfway up, knee. So it's that running man arms with the running leg. Getting that burn starting now, if it wasn't already. So if you're out there, Val, hopefully you didn't do any squats or lunges with your trainer. 4 more. Last 2. Then we're going to go just a normal one on the other side with no knee lift just yet. All right, so we're going to just stop, bring it in, and then change sides, yeah? This side continues, no knee yet. Feels like a nice release, a nice break when we get to this side because we worked it hard and we did the knee lift. And it just looks like this. If you're not sure, knee up, join me. And that's good breathing because you don't have to change the breathing around. The exhalation comes at the same time, whether you're tapping down or kneeing up. Keep it strong. I've had a sort of okay detox day because like I told you yesterday, had a sort of bad weekend food-wise and then Alba's birthday yesterday. But back on track today. You can't keep going down the bad path, can you? Only bad things will be in store. Your energy will go, start to put on weight, you feel shitty, you get injured more when you're heavier, all those things. Just do 2 more. And then we're going to go back to just a normal one, and then we're going to switch sides again. So normal one, no knee, step it in, change sides. Step, drop, down, and back. Now we're going to do 2 more like that, and then we're going to take that drop part out and just do a fast slunge down, and then change sides. So it's a quicker version. Here we go. Step and lunge. Change it up. So you're getting straight into it. It's really important you go long enough in your lunge that your knees are not going out in front of your toe. Yeah. Cuidado, ¿quién fue? Come on, Alba. Tú caíste. I always get worried when I hear a fall. Because I'm like, I don't want them to fall down and hit their heads. Do 4 more, and then we're just going to do the right side continuously. Despacio. Yeah, her teacher gave her the balloons yesterday. Continuously, right side. Running arms. Basta. No aquí. Mañana se te voy a algo. Now the breath is going to change soon because we're going to do a knee lift, and then the breath out is when you come up. Cógelo nomás. ¿Tienes medias puesto? Sí. Okay. No. 4 more. Do a normal one, step it in, change sides, stay back. Change it, same side. So remember you're exhaling now on the lunge down. When we pull the knee up, the sigh out, the exhalation is when the knee comes up. Keep spreading the toes, bracing the belly. Getting warmer, right? Don't have the heater on. It's not worthy of weather of it. So let's warm up this way. Knee, like that. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. We don't do really a lot of leg set, like continuous this many usually in a class, but it's good. We'll do our balance stuff later. 4 more. Oh yeah, normal one. Bring it on in and stop. So you have a bit of shake out. That's tough. You're going to get your heart rate up. You can probably feel that already. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get into some waist exercises. And from here, you've got your feet wider than your hips. I'm not going to move the screen up. My arms are going to be off the screen though. Shoulders are relaxed. I'll move back as far as I can. So take a breath in, move to your left as you exhale. Hold breath in, and then come back up to center. Hold breath in, to the left again, exhale. So we're working our right side, and come up. In a moment, I'll make us work harder. Exhale down, hold breath in, and then exhale, come up. The nutcases, you can hear them. Now this time you go down the same way, but you're pushing your hip out. Hold breath in, and then you're coming back up. And by pushing the hip out, makes it so much more intense. So you come down and you're pushing your hip out. Hold breath in, and then exhale, come back up. Hold to breathe in, come on down, push hip out. Hold breath in, and then exhale, come back up. Keep this going. And I know the arms are going to get sore because we're going to go straight to the other side without a break later. Just go with it, please. If you need to, of course, you can put your arms and fold them over your chest. Come back up. A few more. Last 2. You can feel this all the way down your right side, I hope. At least that's where you should be feeling it. Last one, and when we get to the other side, which is going to be straight after this one, we're not going to be moving our hips. So stay here, breath in, go to the right, exhale. Hold breath in, and then exhale, come up. Remember, you're weighted in both legs evenly. Hold breath in, go down again to your right, exhale. Hold breath in, and then come back up. Hold breath in, come on down, exhale. Hold breath in, come on up. Bird's just come and taken away some of our weeds for us, thank you. Oh no, you let it drop, it just dropped onto the cactus. So after this one, 10, we're going to push our hips out to the left as you move to your right, go, go. Hold breath in, and then come back up. Hold to breathe in, come on down. Hold breath in, and then up we go. Fantastic, moving with breath. We've got quite a few of these, but we did quite a few on the other side. A few more. So this is making you really tighten through the waist, which is so important. We can't just work our core, working your front and your back. Of course we have to work our sides. Come down last time. Arms get a break, bring them down. Legs do not, they're going to stay in this position here. Take a breath in, squat down. Your bottom goes right back. So you're going to squat right back. That way you can move your toes. My socks look weird in the screen, and in fact they look weird when I just look down because they've sort of rolled around. The colour bit should be underneath. Yeah, you should be able to move your toes. I don't know if they look weird for you. They feel weird. Doesn't matter. Main thing is we're getting a workout, and a good one at that. In a moment we are going to do alternating knee lifts though. going to make it a bit more challenging. And when we do that, your legs are going to want to come in slightly, and that's fine if they come in a little bit closer, just to be underneath you to support you. Right knee up, exhale on the lift now. Now left leg. I'm actually keeping mine a little bit wider, so I've got more of a side to side motion going on than when we usually just do this, when we're staying straight still, because the legs are wider, you have to move more. Oh, moist elbows. One of my friends gave Alba these, what are they called? Little glowy, whatever they're called, and had to make them herself. So she's made them all. She's found a little box to put them in.
Yep, my sponge will go in.
Ano sa mando? So you go here el baño. So that's what we worked on today after our dinner. And I just showed Alba how to do it, and she did the rest of them herself. So thank you to Sura. Very kind present. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. So you thought after those lunges that was going to be enough for the legs, huh? No. I told you we're doing a lot standing up today. Really digest my dinner. I ate about 4:15, and that's quite late when you got a class at 5:30. You know, you should be finishing eating at least a couple of hours before you work out, in terms of Pilates anyway. So at least, you know, food goes down. And those of you who haven't eaten, you'll be deserving your food when you finish this. Go for a few more, and then we're going to stay in our squat. And yes, no, we haven't done our balance stuff yet, but this stuff is making us balance. So the core's getting contracted. It already was with the side stuff anyway. Just 2 more. Stay in your squat now. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to stay here and lift knee up. Feels weird? Soon it's just going to feel burn. So you're staying low. We're taking out the squat part because we're staying in a squat. Four more. No, 4 more now because we're dirty. Now listen, stay in the squat again. Put your weight over your left side. What's going to happen is you're tapping side and then back and then front again. So it's going those 3 points. The rest of your body stays fairly still. Promise this is it in terms of leg work, but we of course have to do the other side. Forward, side, and back. 3 more right ones. Last round. All right, squat down low, other side, tap forward to the side, take it back, and to the front. Keep it going. Amor, lleva al baño. No. 2 more rounds. Sorry, I've done 1 more. So this is getting us into our balancing already. They're not the traditional balance style. And bring it in. Lift it on up. Wonderful work, team. So let's get into a little bit of balance stuff. And then we're going to get our way down onto the mat. So, hey, great job. We've been upstanding for about 20 minutes already. So, good job. Let's get into our leg crossing over the thigh. Sink on down. Try and put my socks straight. Arms up. Sink on down low. Push the knee down and get a lovely stretching through your glute. Come up and come out to the side. Staying here in our star. Wasn't sure from where I was going to get home in time. I didn't get home till 5. He's been working all day and doing gardening work. Tomorrow he's off again, but he doesn't start until a bit later tomorrow. Bring the legs in, arms down, so he should be here for both classes tomorrow to watch Anna. Anna was pretty good this morning though in the class, just with me and her. So sink down, arms up. She was finding it hard to adjust without Anna last week. This week she's back to being pretty much a joy. Night times is the only time she's no joy. Like I said, last night wasn't too bad. So come up, out to the side. Don't know why she's coming now though. Feet together, please. Arms come down. Let's hold on to the inside part of your right foot. Knees stay together. Bring the arm up and then tip through. So reaching forward, lifting the leg. You might find that you're warmer. You've got a little bit of sweat coming on. I know this top's probably not the best exercise clothing. That's just what I wore in the daytime. I just haven't really bothered changing. 2 more. Let's switch. Until the hair grows back on these legs, because I wax, I don't shave, I can make the most of wearing shorts. A few more. So come out of that one again, and let's come into our tree. So placing the right foot along the side of the left leg, dig the heel in, open the knee out, belly stays braced, hands to either heart, third eye, or lift. Shoulders relaxed. Don't think I'm going to shortchange you in terms of that work that we'll do on the mat. We may go for a little bit longer, so yeah, we'll get a good workout in. You've already done a great workout for your waist and for your legs, but all that will be maybe a little bit sore tomorrow. That's a good thing. 2 more. Let's switch sides. I just realised I haven't put the right bra on. Because when I forgot to, like I said, this is my afternoon clothes. I didn't put my sports bra on. That's all right. We won't do anything that's going to be moving too fast that they'll move. Looking up. I remember when I used to teach like freestyle aerobics and, you know, lots of impact, jumping up and down. I had to wear like 2 bras, sports bra on top, like a crop top on top, just to keep them all still. 2 more. Big boobs are overrated, aren't they? Bring the arms down, release that foot down. I'm coming forward. And I want you to have a seat. Have a seat to start with. Get into a couple of boat poses. Come forward a little bit more. So, boat poses. So we're sitting tall. Our shoulders are relaxed, belly stays braced, arms are forward, and we're going to just tip on back. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our legs out, then we're bringing our legs in. Now the arms tend to get in the way, so I like to bring them in by the waist. If you're also fine out there in front, then by all means just keep them there. Glad I got a few more of you in the live stream today. Yesterday morning I only had 1, and I assumed it was because we had 25Ks instead of just 5Ks and people were out and about. Maybe they're at the hairdresser. But thank you, you guys are here tonight. representing Tuesday night Pilates. Keep it going. Usually it's an ab blast class, isn't it, when we're at the gym? 4 more. 2 to go. Hold it with the legs together. Bring the arms forward again. And all we're doing is back and up. Yeah? So you're moving with the breath. Go for 4 more, please. Hold this one back. Shoulders stay relaxed. And then really slowly we're going to make our way down. And we're going to get into some more for the upper abs. So basic abdominal strength. Let's bring the legs in a fraction. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, back and lift. So you're moving with the exhalation, lifting you up. Inhale brings you to the start position, which is your head and shoulders are lifted. You know when you've eaten too much that the crunch doesn't feel good. I feel fine now because I know that the food's digested from the standing up stuff. I didn't have too much. Like I said, I'm trying to cleanse today, tomorrow as well, Thursday if possible. I was looking, I found this vegetarian vegan shop online. I saw it in Box Hill, so I'm thinking I might go and check it out on Thursday. Do 2 more, so we're going small. Exhale, come up and then halfway back. And in Box Hill is where they sell that liang mian, which is one of my favourite Chinese street foods. So, you know, double bang, double benefit. And there's a great park there to take Anna while I was at school. So 3 benefits of going to Box Hill. I haven't been to Box Hill, I can't say how many months. Probably since December or January. So it's just halfway back. Sorry, they're running around pitter-patting upstairs. 2 more. So exhale on this one and then centimetre back. Tiny lift and roll. Should be feeling a nice burn going on in the upper ab area. Firstly from those boat poses that we really burned, crunched, made our tummy work, and now following up with these basic abdominal strengtheners. Just got 4 more. Hold this one up for me, team. Bring the arms forward, keep your shoulders relaxed. And we're going to slowly roll up, taking your time. Sit tall again, shoulders stay relaxed, come back into boat pose again. Yeah, we're going to do some more boat poses. Move the legs away once more. What we're going to do is we're just going to tap with your toes, then down with the heels. Tap with your toes. Now see how the movement's coming from my hips? That will make you work harder. So please try that. One more. Big burn in the belly going on, right? All right, hold this one here. We're going to bring the arms in. Now we did this today, I think we did it yesterday. In and then out. But the elbows are sort of moving back each time. Woo! I feel it too. 4 more each way. 2 more. Oh, they're so noisy. Basta elefantes! All right, forward with the legs. And then super slow come on down to start round 2. We're only 2 rounds of basic abdominal strengthness, so creep the legs in, chin stays tucked into the chest, rise up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Oh, such a burn in my belly. Do you feel it? That's all the upper belly, deep core we're getting. These ones are getting your superficial ones too. Now we're going smaller, so exhale, come up, halfway back, rise again. So we're doing pretty well, aren't we, Melbourne? Let's hope that that continues on and that things don't change when things open up. I was reading a post of a friend of mine from Galapagos today, and she was saying that she went to the beach and she just said there was no social distancing, no masks being worn. The cases are rising over there because they've opened up to tourism. They said people have to quarantine in the mainland before they get there, but I don't know how much they're really controlling that. They need the tourist dollar, so I think they're sort of sacrificing health for that. Do 4 more, then we're going to go even smaller. So little ones coming your way. Oh, so tight. If you have a feel of your abs, they're pretty rock solid. Not so much the lower. You can still feel the tightening there, but we've got to work them too. 4 more. Hold this one up. Bring the arms forward. It's going to be a struggle. We're going to roll up and then we're going to come roll back down. Sit tall, and we're coming just straight back down, and I will give you a mini break before we get into the lower belly stuff. So by your break, you can just have your legs and arms and stretch it out. Feels good. Right, so now we're getting into the lower belly. So we're just going to do a bit of a can-can. So one leg you tap down, then you extend the leg away. Same leg again. So you're tapping down, then you push the leg away. Okay, so this is getting us into lower belly. And the fact that your other leg is bent means that it's quite gentle on your back. We will get to some back later though. So I want you to just continue going like that. But now just have a look at that leg that is bent and check that it's not creeping in too close towards you. So still keep the angle quite a bit larger than the 90 degree, not too much of course, then you'll start getting into back trouble action. You want to keep your back safe, so that's why it's still bent. So we'll just continue with the same leg. Now your leg's going to get fatigued because of all the lunges and the squats that we did earlier. You just go with it though, please, please don't give up. Do 2 more sets and then we are going to switch. Movement comes from your hip when you're doing the bend with the bent knee. Yeah, it's not your knee just touching down, bending further. Switch sides. So you're tapping and you're extending. Those cheeky birds have put all these sticks up on our patio roof. Just notice that. Tap. And it's not exactly like where we can get to. Little cheekies. I was mentioning in my class this morning that the birds are loving the backyard at the moment because we've got so many things that we're growing, like things to eat. I'm using a lot of the water that we collect from dishwashing, to feed the plants. And there's often, little veggies and fruit scraps that go with it, and the birds are just like having a little smorgasbord every day. And the plants are so happy as well. double bonus of saving water and then helping your veggies out. A few more. And I can't say that we're not doing planks today. We have to do some. Wouldn't be tomorrow's Pilates if we didn't do some plank work, right? I love planks. They're just so good for us. 2 more sets only, okay? Then we are going to get into some plank work. Oh, bring one or both knees in, roll yourselves up. Let's flip ourselves over. We'll just do a little bit of planks and that will finish off the abs. And then we're going to get into some back. Here on your hands. You've got your hands underneath your shoulders. You've got your feet stacked. And not feet stacked. You've got your feet together on your weights and your heels. Shoulders relax. Feels hard at this point in the class, I know. One hand in. We won't do the full long sequence, okay? We won't break it up necessarily with things in between. I'll just go straight to the other side after this. Keep pushing the hips up. That's sort of like a modified full sequence. So come to the other side. So gently bring yourselves down to stack. Go up the other way. So modified, come back to the center. And then we're going to just come straight down onto the elbows. Rest those wrists. Move this hoodie out of the way. Because it's warm. Legs together, weight in the heels, shoulders away from the ears. Now we're going to the side again, 10. One arm in, stack, lift, drive the hips up. Four more and then we go straight to the other side. Doing well, good on you for sticking with me. Not an easy class today by any means, and you're doing really well. Switch, elbow under, stack the legs the other way, drive the hips up. So back to the center, please. Just stay here a moment, okay? Hood wants to stay up at my neck, it's all right. One more. All right, come on down. Let's get into the back. Feet together, legs are lifted past the knees, rise up. I'm just going to rest your upper body. Get them short sorted. One more. Feet hip width distance apart. Just keep it going. Couple more and then we're going to take our legs a little bit wider again. So we've got 2 more levels. So a little bit wider, lift and lower. Remember how I was mentioning how when I have flies in my house, I try and catch them and let them go rather than kill them? Yesterday, I don't know what happened. 6 different flies in the house. 6 different flies. What the? I remember one year it happened. I reckon that there must have been a nest or something. There were just so many flies. I reckon we're going to have a bad year for flies. It just seems to be more out earlier in the year. 2 more. Now legs a bit wider again. And continue on. So this is all about the lower back. All right, so bring the legs together, lower them down. We're going to get into a little bit for the upper back. There's no weight bearing in these arms though. I might just move back so that the whole arm is in the view. So we're going to just pull back and lift the chest. Keep the legs down. Inhale, come forward. Exhale and squeeze. Keep it strong. Do 2 more and then arms are going to stay back in this position. 1 more complete and then come back and stay back. And stay here. And we're just going to pulse the arms back and lift the chest. So strong in the upper back. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4. All right, come up onto all fours and actually have a stretch in your child's pose just to stretch out what you've just tightened. Let's come onto all fours and we're just going to do a little bit more for our back before we come up to standing. Really important to even it out. Lately, I feel like I've been doing a little bit more belly than back. I mean, you always do the belly more, but I feel like sometimes I get to the end and I'm not taking enough time for the back. But hey, the kids are upstairs. Got time? Let's do it. Hopefully you got time to. Right. So opposite arm and leg. Let's take them away and hold here. Lift up a fraction. Four more. Stop here. Go to the diagonal, arm and leg away from each other, and then lift up. Four more. Listen, team, straighten it out, lower the arm but not the leg. Now flex the foot, and we're going to go up and away, and up, and bring it in. Yeah, so we're getting into the hip and the butt and the lower back. So when we had the arm out, it was upper and lower back together. This is just focused on the lower part of your body. I think they're coming back again. I heard Anna saying she wants to come back down. Let's see. No. Good. One more, please. All right, bring it on in. Ooh, strong. Other arm and leg. Take them out, hold, and now lift. How nice is it that the day continues long? Relaxing. Although I trick my girls when I get to about 6:30, I shut the blinds upstairs just so that I think it's starting to become night, even though it's still light. I never used to be like that when Alba was like an only child. I'd be like, yeah, she stays up with me, I don't mind. You know, I never felt relieved when she got to sleep. But with Anna, like I'm so relieved when she's asleep. 2 more. Stop here, diagonal out, and then lift and lower. Oh, it's strong. Okay, so listen, straighten it out, lower just the arm, flex the foot, up and away. Few more. Bracing your belly. Just don't want them running around. It's good though, they'll get tired. Well, Anna was always exhausted and she's a brilliant sleeper. Not worried about her. Get Anna tired. Last one. Oh yeah, bring it on in. Wonderful. Toes together, knees apart, sit back. Ooh, you guys have done so well. Really strong exercises. We've worked a lot of the body. We didn't do so much upper body stuff, but when they're in the planks or in these horse poses, definitely did. So we're going to come and do some balance, of course. We've got time, like I said, and we're going to pick up a bit of cracker that I've seen on the floor, and then I'm going to move the screen up. And then let's get into our balances. So great job, everybody. I feel like we need to fly, right? Left foot, right leg up. Don't you come in here, fly. Stay away. Keep those supporting legs straight. You've got a lovely stretch. And come on out of that one. Great job. So we're going to step onto right leg. Float the arms, lift the left leg up. Supporting leg is straight. And headache. We worked hard. Not enough water. I'm going to drink lots of water after this, and I recommend you do too. Especially if you're not somebody that puts water in regularly, you're not in the habit of it. Really start to do so, particularly after your exercise. 1 or 2 big glasses. As soon as you wake up in the morning, get into the habit of it. It's just so beneficial. Lock down balance. So left arm out, right knee out to the side, and then foot. Take it on out. Remember tomorrow night's stretch class, there'll definitely be no NBN issues then. Like I said, maybe in the morning, but hopefully not. I'll be doing the class regardless. Bring it on in. I feel like I'm getting worse instead of better at that. Need to stretch a bit more. I did have a bit of a lazy weekend stretch-wise too. Last night I did, but not much the days before. So I can't hold on with that finger. It's too sore. The pointer finger on my right hand it is. Two more. So bring it on in. Lower that foot down. We'll get into our tree. So opening our knee out, keeping the tummy nice and braced, keeping your shoulders down, hands to heart, third eye we lift. Shoulders stay relaxed, yeah? If you can, you're taking your eye gaze up. The core should feel strong enough that you can look up, but if you can't, please don't be hard on yourself. Just look straight ahead or slightly down. Okay, bring the arms down. We'll switch to the other side. So opening the knee out, bracing the belly in. Always shoulders down, hands to heart, third eye or lift. Looking up if you can. Keep the arms up. Bring the legs to hip width distance apart. Separate the arms and now just reach up through one side more. Keep looking up if you can. You feel a lovely stretch down through your right side. And then straighten it up and then reach the other way. Oh, so coming all the way up through the left waist. Now both arms are up, reaching really tall, and then just give yourselves a little bit of a back bend. So going back slightly, keep your belly braced so you're supporting your back. And now from here, we're coming forward to fold. Inhale, lift it up. Let it go. Just do 2 more like that. And bring your arms down. I feel like dancing. Do you feel like dancing? We've done so well. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Wonderful effort. Take care. See you tomorrow morning. Hopefully it does work, or if not, I will definitely be back here tomorrow night for stretch. Okay, see ya.